Okay, we're going to get started this morning with Baylor head coach Scott Drew. Coach Drew, can you get us started with some comments about your team?
Well, first and foremost, it's a great day. Today's my birthday, and I was born in Kansas City. My dad coached at Lee Summit High School back in the day. Extremely blessed to be a part of the best conference in college basketball the last 4 years. Highest net average rating, 2 of the last 4 national champions, and most importantly, you look at this year, we had 4 schools and great coaches, programs, traditions. Really excited about making the Big 12 even better and going into the season with 5 in the top 10 in the AP poll. That's a record. So each and every night, what's made the Big 12 so special is that every game is a war. It's a tournament game, tournament atmosphere, and excited for the new teams being a part of that, and excited for our team. We only returned 1 starter, so a lot of players to blend and get used to. But so far, so good, and every coach is real happy right now because no one's lost a game yet.
Okay, please remember to get your hand up so that we can get a wireless microphone to you. Carly and Delaney are ready to serve. We've got Ronnie over here on the right.
Myron Metcalf, ESPN. How you doing, Scott?
How you doing, Myron?
What do you get when you add a guy like Jeremy, the experience that he has, and also how impressed have you been by VJ from what you've seen so far?
Yeah. Well, when you bring in 2 transfers that have been in the Final Four already, and Norchad and Jeremy, and been a part of great programs under great coaches, they bring not only experience, confidence, and talent, but a lot of knowledge. Any offensive, defensive concepts they grasp, and they are coaches out there. They help our younger guys with that. They help VJ. And you asked about VJ. VJ's in practice, it's great when you can go to practice and every couple days see a Sports Center top 10 nominee, and VJ provides that. I know in the first practice of the Pelicans, I got a clip from the GM of Eve with a Sports Center top 10 nominee dunk, and I was like, I miss that. But the great thing is each and every day with VJ and some guys on the team, you have chances to witness and be a part of that as well. So we won and done. I like that.
About that here we go. We've got one here on the 3rd row in the middle, and then we also got one on the front row. Let's start with the one on the 3rd row here in the middle.
Yeah, Scott, Kevin Sweeney, Sports Illustrated. Curious, when you're balancing grad transfers in from winning programs and 5-star recruits, like is that the vision for the future of how you want to build a roster, or just what came together this spring?
Great question. I think with the changing landscape, still with the COVID year this year, really everybody's trying to do things year to year. I don't think anybody has a long-term plan until we really know what the long-term rules will be. So right now, obviously, a lot of teams got 5th-year, 6th-year guys. If you have all freshmen, it really puts you at a disadvantage. So you have to have a good blend, and we feel we have that this year, and a lot of programs have that as well, and especially in the Big 12, and that's why you have so many ranked to start the season.
Go here to the front row in the middle.
Coach Matthew Postons, Heartland College Sports. Wanted to ask about Langston. Sounds like he got cleared. How close is he being able to contribute, and what are you hoping for him as far as his role this year?
Yeah, so Langston, extremely excited to have him back in practice, and he's still not doing everything in practice, but he's doing most of it now, and he's somebody that your heart goes out to. He's overcome a lot. From an ACL to an eye injury to a ankle surgery, but he's had a great attitude, great work ethic, and it'll take him still a couple weeks to get caught up to speed, but hopefully by conference he'll be used to everything. And why I say that is he's doing well, but it takes time to blend him with the new players that have been playing together since the summertime already and have developed some chemistry.
Okay, we've got one over here on the left. You're right, third row.
Scott, Gary Parrish, CBS Sports. We don't have a lot of active national championship winning coaches. You're one of them. Another one of them retired last week at the age of 55. Tony Bennett more or less stated that he'd just grown uncomfortable with where the sport had gone and as it pertains to name, image, and likeness and unlimited transfer waivers. I just wonder what you thought when you saw somebody relatively young walk away from college basketball.
Well, Tony's a longtime family friend. When he played at Wisconsin Green Bay and my dad coached at Valparaiso University, we got to know the Bennetts really well and have been great friends ever since. Tony's a great coach, and being a coach in this profession, you hate losing great coaches. And why I say that is because you know what an impact he makes, not only for the college basketball game itself, but for all the young people he's coached. I mean, he helps set them up for life and life after basketball because he's a great mentor of life and a great role model for him. At the same time, I mean, in any profession, there's always going to be change, and we just had an enormous amount in the last couple of years. And I think human nature is we all prefer more certainty than uncertainty. I mean, you want to know what rules are, what to do, and how to do your job. And I think that would be across the board in any profession. And I think we're still going through transition right now. So it's probably going to take a little time till everything does settle. And you hate losing good coaches in the process.
Okay, let's go over here on the right, fourth row from the front.
Scott, with realignment, there are a lot of coaches talking about preparing for the additional travel. Have you had any concerns about that with the expansion this league has seen over the last couple of years?
Yeah, that's another great question. I think we're all learning a little bit from football and just how hard it is to win in other time zones. And in basketball, when you're playing 2 games a week, that makes it even tougher. And I think, again, this year we'll all try to go in with what we think will work, and then we'll probably all make adjustments. And next year when you ask this question, we'll have some better information to give you. But we're blessed because a lot of us travel by charter, and that makes it obviously easier. But I don't care what age you are, getting back at 4 a.m. is not easy, especially if you want student athletes to get up and go to class and you get up and go to work. I mean, we preach 7-8 hours sleep, and you're not going to get that. And that's the reality.
Okay, we've got time for one more question. Does anyone want it? Okay, Coach.
Thank you guys for being here. You have a blessed day.